arguably the best footballer to come out of Jamaica. Some call him Skill, but he was registered Alan Cole, born October 14, 1950. This week, we pay tribute to one of the most celebrated footballers to come out of Jamaica. At 74 years of age, Alan Skill Cole is still widely known across Jamaica, even as younger players grab the spotlight on a daily basis. But before he speaks of his legendary career, we had to find out about his health, as recently he was admitted to the University Hospital on the West Indies.
Well, I'm doing great, As a matter of fact, I started doing some jogging, I had a problem with I had a pressure on my knee, so that was a major issue. So I'm now in good hands. I started doing some jogging now until I started juggling. So it's coming on, and the other one was the ulcer I had, and I think that has been taken care of, so I'm doing fine.
As I introduced the Skill, what the name Skill would have come from your younger days because of your style of play?
Well, what I mean is that I got the name from a fellow used to teach at St. George's College, from St. George's Old Boy by the name of Raymond Tabois, and I was over at Winchester Park in the early days, and one evening I went on the field, big boys, and I did something that they said was extraordinary, and he said it was a pure skill, and from that day on, the name Skill stuck. That was when I was about 10 years of age, and that's been a part of my, that's been on the crew since then.
So that was 10, so you'd have been introduced to the sport a long time before that.
Well, my father was the first person who, my first coach. He used to take me to the park and throw the ball to my right foot, say kick right foot, like a boy, kick left foot, kick right foot, kick right leg, kick right, kick left. And then the love for it increased, the passion for it after that. And it's where it all started.
Why was your style different from others at the time?
Well, I have to give a lot of credit to my father, because I had good coordination, I had good rhythm. So all of that came from a young, tender age. I was taught to skip by my father. So skipping was a thing that helped me to have coordination and rhythm, and I had good foot movements from that. And so I had exceptional some unusual foot movements that really deceived defenders. So that was really something special in that period of time. And that's, and of course you had to work hard. And I kept myself in good shape. My father again was responsible for that. And it made it become more easier for me. So I probably was a 2-step or 3-step ahead of my contemporaries.
And you wanted to be different as well?
Well, as I said, I watched the players before me, the great players before my time. I used to go to the park and watch all of these players play Division 1 and things like that. So I wanted to carry it to another level. I took the good things, the good habits and the good things that I saw them doing, and I said I'm going to take it to another level, and that's what I did. I took it to another level.
Skill Cole started his school career with Kingston College, but it was at Very Technical where he left the biggest impression.
I played coach football at Kingston College. When I was 11 years of age, I was the only first summer that made the coach team in that period of time. So I went to Kingston College for 3 years, and then I got in some mix-up in school. And then I was transferred to Campion College. I spent a year and a half at Campion College. And then I went to Very Technical in 1965, and everything exploded then.
Yeah, because even after you left KC exploded too at the Banding Cup level. So it's as if you didn't miss out on anything.
Well, as I said, most of that famous team was, most of those players we played together, coach, in the early 60s, And that was a talented bunch at that time, some of the better talents in schoolboy football. So they became champions and things like that, That's history. And they became it's a part of history.
And something that's still a history, right?